And we have had crews on the ground with some of the local protesters, both for and against moves made by President Trump all day. Our Krista Rose spent the day with demonstrators outside the Westmoreland County Courthouse. Our Jessica Riley was out in Washington County following the protest outside that county courthouse. And our Ricky Sayer spent the early afternoon with multiple protests in downtown Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we were at both of these protests downtown this afternoon. Both were peaceful. The first was actually so large that many people could not actually hear the speakers. And we can also tell you that many of those speakers shared their frustrations with President Trump's policies. They said Trump needs to go. An organizer told us he was specifically protesting military on the streets in LA and DC. He said President Trump has not followed the Constitution. Some protesters shared their concerns about cuts for government medical research programs. Others were upset by President Trump's support for Israel. This group marched from the City County building down Grand Street to Liberty and then back to the City County building. So a very short march. It was organized by a group called 50501 Pittsburgh. We saw signs that said, quote, Trump isn't welcome in Pittsburgh, that executive orders are not royal decrees, and one nation under distress. We also heard from protesters who said they were enraged by local ICE raids. One of those signs said, quote, immigrants are not criminals, the president is. A woman told us ICE had detained one of her neighbors. Here's what some of the speakers said during this first protest.
Now, folks, these people aren't criminals. They are not aliens. They are our friends. They are our neighbors. They are our family. And with everything that's happening right now, our community is being destroyed bit by bit. So we're here to say no king. No king. Because we have a clown in office, so we have to remind them that we, the people, have the power.
The second protest was organized by a group called Indivisible Pittsburgh and BPEP. Their group was smaller and also notably younger. They started protesting at Freedom Corner in the Hill District before marching to the City County building in downtown. We heard briefly from Lieutenant Governor Austin Davis at that rally. He said this is not the America he knows. Protesters at that rally shared with us why they're there.
I have a serious issue with Trump. I have a serious issue with his policies. And honestly, I hope that TV that he doesn't seem able to turn off shows nothing but mass protests during his military parade in all of the big cities in America.
And our community is gathered together to say that we don't have kings, to say we are a democracy. We're against the rule of law. And we all know that that bill that the Senate is trying to pass includes provisions that will fundamentally change the presidency and give him imperial powers. And we are a nation of citizens, not kings.
Yeah, so she is referring there to the budget bill. I'll also mention that I spoke one-on-one with Lieutenant Governor Austin Davis. We'll share some of that with you tonight at 11. Reporting live outside of the City County building in downtown Pittsburgh, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.